All right, welcome everyone. Can everyone hear me okay? Son? Great. Well, I appreciate you all showing up today. This is obviously a landmark day to be a Fresno State Bulldog. And every day is a wonderful day to be a Bulldog, but today is particularly special. You know, I'll tell you right now, days like today remind me exactly why Fresno State is so special. And the vision that we have for Fresno State is growing this place. And how do you grow a place like Fresno State? It's the partnerships. And when I came here almost exactly a year ago today, I've realized from day one that this city, this region, this valley deserves greatness. And we're striving every day to be the premier athletic department in the country. And we know that we have a great responsibility here at Fresno State because we recognize how much this place means to the region. And our president, our administration, we don't make bold moves like going to the Pac-12 if we don't want to be great and achieve greatness. But the reality is greatness does not happen without having special people. And the valley is full of special people, but one of the first people that I've met here in this valley was Jami Hamel De Laserta. And from the moment we spoke, it was clear Jami isn't just doesn't care about being a Bulldog. She lives it with purpose every single day. Her passion for lifelong learning for individuals with intellectual disabilities, her mission here at the Diamond Learning Center, and her love for this valley inspired me immediately. Jami absolutely defines what it means to be a Fresnan, what it means to be a Bulldog, and what it means to be someone from this valley. She possesses that blue-collar grit, that chip on the shoulder, and that hard work and what it takes to be successful here every single day. One of our first conversations, Jami and I talked about the changing landscape of college athletics. And one thing became clear. She wanted to be part of the solution. And she didn't want to wait around. She stepped up in a bold, transformational way. So today, we are excited and proud to announce a $1 million gift from Jami Hamill De Laserta and the Diamond Learning Center as an investment that will change the future of Fresno State football. Jami, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so very much. Let's get up and we get a picture of New Jersey here. You got to do the good side right there.
Take a few other ones down at home, put this one up.
Well, we'll get you more where that came from. To truly understand the heart behind this gift, you need to hear directly from the person who made it all happen. Please welcome one of the finest community leaders, Bulldog alums, and founder of the Diamond Learning Center, Jami Hamill De Laserta. Thank you again.
I don't actually need a microphone because, you know, I love to talk. It's kind of fun. But thank you, everyone, for coming. I think the easiest way for me to sort of explain why I feel so strongly for the Valley is I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I'm an adult child of a verbally abusive alcoholic, so life was different growing up. My mom was our power, our strength, and our support, our protector. I came here to go to school, and I came here to bowl for a club team for Fresno State. Amazing people. We did things to raise money for our club, like clean the football stadium. I can't tell you how many sunflower seeds I've picked up. And when my kids go to that, I'm like, no more sunflower seeds, guys, because those red seeds had a lot of sunflower seeds. But you got to raise money for your club, and you do what you need to do. So my mom, unfortunately, took her own life at 50 years old, and I had to go back home. Suicide changes a person, and it makes your sense of each step that much more important. So when I came back to Fresno, the Valley hugged me, and they held on to me so tightly. The Fresno State bowling team under Glenn Carlson cared about everything about me that I didn't think people cared about. The Fresno State Police Department, they knew I lived alone. they would drive by my apartment and honk a couple times and want me to wave to make sure that I'm okay. You just don't find that everywhere. The Valley is so special, and the people here are so special, and they love hard. We're competitive. We play hard, we work hard, but we love really hard. So after graduating, I actually taught special ed for a while, and then I opened up the Diamond Learning Center. And 6 months later, after opening the Diamond Learning Center, I already had my one son, Isaiah, but then I had twins. My twins, Samuel and Elijah. Elijah was born with Down syndrome, and Samuel was not. So you can't get a more inclusive setting. As a mom, in my tummy, that's the most inclusive setting you can have, right? And we believe that inclusion begins at home, and we live it every day. Elijah did a lot of modeling, and Samuel was feeling a little invisible. So we took those thoughts, and we thought, what can we do? So we wrote a book. It's called Am I Invisible? And I have one, if anyone would like one, there's one up front. It's been all over the world. Elijah's modeling's been all over the world. These little boys are changing the world. Just one person at a time, one interaction, one high five. And I think that stems from the love that I felt from the Valley. And I really believe that my mom brought me these boys because I think in the big picture, I need them a lot more than they need me. Like I said, suicide changes one's life. And I believe in being with Fresno State, we can continue to look at our athletes and help them understand that they're more than athletes. They're going to be moms, dads, all those kinds of things in their lives, and they need to understand that there's life after the sport, because I think it's sometimes devastating for some of our folks. But I think we can really pour into them and help hug and mold them so that they understand that there is life after and that they're worth more than whatever their sport is at that very, very time. I'm also an adjunct professor at Fresno State, teaching the special ed department, and also at Fresno Pacific, I teach graduate studies for special ed. So I try to encompass every day that we live, the importance of caring and loving people. The greatest thing we can give to someone is a hand up. It doesn't cost anything. So anytime we can help someone else is a good thing. And I realize, that there's the first day, the best day of your life is the day you're born. The second day, that's the most important, is the day you know why you're born. And when the Lord blessed me with my twins, I know that that's why I was born, is to provide service. And ever since I'm 62, and when I turned 50, that's when my mom took her life, when she was 50. So every step after 50, through prayers, I promised my mom that I would take a step to help others and to provide service. And that's what we try to do. Diamond Learning Center and Fresno State, there's so many common things. Lifelong learning is amazing. And I think that's what we can also share with our athletes, is the concept of lifelong learning and the importance of loving yourself. Sometimes our students are a forgot population, the intellectually disabled population. We raise them high. They're our diamonds. They're resilient. That's my son. So I'm just very, very, very thankful. I love the Valley. I love the community. And I'm just very, very thankful. So thank you so very, very much, everyone, for being here today and sharing in this with us.
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, just the passion in your voice and why you do everything is with passion and love. And this is, Jami is one of the truly most remarkable people I've met in my time here at Fresno State. But the great thing about this Valley is that's what this Valley consists of, is truly remarkable people doing remarkable things. And I think it's a good time to point out that, obviously her generosity is incredible, but she didn't give this gift just because she wanted this press conference. She gave this gift because she cares about people, and it's truly a strategic gift, and it's going to transform our athletic department, and it's specifically going to impact our football program. And there's no one better to speak about the direct impact than the leader of our team. Please welcome head football coach Matt Entz.
Thank you. We moved this mic over here. I wouldn't need it. I hope my voice would carry well enough. But Jami, thank you very much. This is an unbelievable day. So exciting. You talk about the first 7 months of my tenure as a head football coach. It's just so many positive things have gone on internally within our program and within our football team. But this is one of those, what my grandpa would call a red letter day. This is a great day for us. And Jami, you have a lifetime of servant leadership, so I appreciate what you do. And we're going to continue to utilize these funds in that same manner, continuing to help recruit the right young men, to help develop these young men. And just like you said, there's more than just the X's and O's. There's always life after football. All of them think that the NFL is right around the corner, but like myself, football ends at one point, and you better have the tools and the characteristics and the know-how to be successful in the business world, as a husband, as a dad, as a church member, as a community member. And so hopefully your generosity will help us continue to develop these young men, and then also retain the best of the Bulldogs and keep them in Fresno. That's the thing that we sell most. And we're the most proud of is the caliber of people that are here in Fresno, in the Valley, and in Fresno County. We are the Valley's team. You've heard me talk about it. We're going to continue to represent the Valley with the right people and do it the right way. So thank you very much. This is an honor for me to be here today, and thank you for impacting not just the people at the Diamond Learning Center, but also the people on our campus as well.
Thank you.
And obviously, we're here today to celebrate one person's generosity and special gift. But I think we'd be remiss if we didn't announce another major reason we're here. Obviously, this isn't about just one gift. This is a movement that we're calling the Valley Co-op Fund that's going to help not just football, but Fresno State athletics face the new challenges that we have and the new opportunities we have in college athletics. So today we're announcing the Valley Co-op Fund, which is an incredible challenge to this entire valley, because with college athletics changing, we intend to be in the forefront of this new era. We're going to attack every day, and this fund is about everybody in the valley, big or small, doing their part, and it doesn't matter. And I think the reality is, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the name and why we came up with the Valley Co-op Fund. It's because this is how this valley was founded, right? If you're a part of a co-op here in agriculture, there's no crop too small, there's no harvest too humble, and everyone is doing their part to feed the country, to feed the world, to do everything. And so we know that to deliver the product, to deliver a university, to deliver what this valley needs to keep us moving forward, we need everybody to do their part. We need everyone to have a little bit of ownership in this. And Jami's gift, her generous gift, is a matching gift. It's a matching gift to try to get the valley to do their part. And Jami's gift already has launched $400,000 in new funding. So we're at $1.4 million today. And it's more than that. This empowers our head coaches from every sport to direct what matters most. We're always going to talk about student-athlete recruitment, student-athlete retention, and student-athlete development. And there's needs: nutrition, travel, things that just make this place more special than ever. I think, we need to point out this place has won a ton of championships in all sports because the secret sauce has always been the people. It's always been the red wave. And we're always going to win with the people, and we're always going to be successful because of it. But the stakes are rising. We're going to the Pac-12. College athletics is changing. We need everybody to do their part, and that's where the Valley Co-op Fund comes in. And the great thing about your gifts to the Valley Co-op is they're tax deductible. You'll get benefits. You get donor benefits from doing it, as well as you get priority points. So when Coach Entz is winning championships every day, every year here, and we're going to these elite bowl games and heading to the CFP, that's going to help you as you come and follow us on the road and give you the benefits you need to support us in the best seats and the highest levels as possible. So I'm going to tell you right now, we're leaving here with you all with a challenge and on a mission, because we all know the red wave. When we're unified, we're a force to be reckoned with. I've never lived anywhere in a valley, in a region where we have 3 million people, that whether you went to school at Fresno State or not, this region, this school impacts your every single day of your life. We understand that we're kind of the cog of the engine that makes this place go around, and so we would love everyone to do their part. So I'd like to tell you right now, our future begins today, and Fresno State will not be left behind. We are going to be able to be in the forefront of all these things, and we are going to make sure that we are relevant, and not just relevant, but we set the standard not just on the West Coast and in the country to do the things the very right way. And when you do things the right way and you have the support, that's when you win championships at all levels, in the classroom, in the community, and on the field of competition. So special thanks to you again, Jami Hamill De Laserta, Diamond Learning Center. What a great day. And I think, I don't want to let you go yet because you have some special, you have some special, I mean, we all, not to joke with the media members back here, but we know you guys like food, especially press box food, and we don't have a press box here. So Jamie's got some special treats for everyone here today.
We have a very special deli called E's Diamond Deli after my son Elijah. And our folks with intellectual disabilities, they attend Diamond Learning Center. We help them achieve their food service certificate because we teach the way they learn. They're able to secure that food service certificate, and then they can work in our deli. So our slogan is "Born to Shine, One of a Kind. We got your tummy in mind." So it's we do catering and all that sort of stuff too. So you're welcome to grab a lunch and enjoy it. We have these two amazing young men. They're going to pass them out. You guys want to pass them out? Okay. Thank you.
All right, and if there's any questions from the media, we'll take them at this time.
I have a lot of insurance. Does that help? No. We have a goat room. So we have like Muhammad Ali, Trunks, Tiger Woods, help me out, Samuel. LeBron, Tom Brady. And Tom Brady says to Samuel, best wishes, Tom Brady. I do have the shoes from Mookie Betts from Mother's Day that says, Happy Mother's Day, Jamie Mookie Betts. So a lot. I mean, it's kind of our family collection. And what's that?
You have a lot of car stuff, too.
Oh, lots of Derek Carr, lots of Devontae Adams. Yeah, we love those guys. And actually, they were here. There's a picture out front. On their senior year at Fresno State, they would come and hang out here with us, and that means a great deal to us. A lot of the football players, Kevin Jordan played NFL as well, and they come back and hang out, and we love it because this is a heaven on earth in here. Everyone is loved. Everyone is high-fived. Everyone is just, every day is full of life here. It really, really is.
And then for Coach Chance, where do you see this $1 million going to specifically?
Well, I think, we kind of both, Garrett and I alluded to it. I think it'll have a huge impact in recruiting, development. Again, we talked about one of our greatest expenses is feeding our team. When you have 110, 115 players and you're trying to constantly get bigger, get stronger, get faster. And then, of course, the retention piece, that if we can create an unbelievable experience, then we're going to keep young men here in the Valley, and that's where we want them. We want the best players in the Valley. We want the best players in Central California to play for the Valley's team, Fresno State, for the Bulldogs.
And then for Mr. Classy, so we talked about some of the challenges in this new world of college athletics, but how is Fresno State positioned uniquely to maybe benefit from this new era?
I think there's a lot of schools in the country, maybe all of them, that would wish to be in our position, because the reality is that I'll go on record saying this, has been 100 times. This is the only region in the state of California where people are actually fanatics. They actually care about their team. And, I spoke to an almond growers luncheon, and there was probably 600 people there, and I asked the crowd to raise their hand if they went to Fresno State, and about 20% of the people raised their hand. And then I asked the rest of the crowd, I said, out of the rest of you, how many are fans of Fresno State? And about 95% of the room raised their hand. So it goes to show you that if we do what Fresno State needs to do, we take care of ourselves, we make sure we take care of our own, we take care of business, we keep innovating here like we've been doing, we keep creating new revenue streams. We have the talent here to win. We have the people here that we have to win. In fact, I was talking to Tyler Mariucci about this the other day, and Rob Acunto, our deputy AD. I said, we have home court advantage. And when I say that, I mean our donors, our supporters, they're mostly in this region. They're in this valley. Our talent, a majority in all sports, are in this valley. We don't have to travel across country. All the great things we need are in this valley. So how are we going to attack the changing landscape? how we've been tackling this thing the last 50 years. We're going to rely on our people. We're going to stay on top of it. We're going to make our student athletes have the best experience possible. But I'm passionate about this place. This place is unbelievable. We have an incredible opportunity to do some special things here, and that's what we intend on doing.
Is Jami a new donor, or has she actually always been a donor?
Hardly. No, she has been involved from day one. Hardly a new donor. Been a supporter for a long time. Yeah.
I have 4 scholarships. One scholarship is in my mom's name. So yeah.
How do you get new donors involved? You mentioned last time we talked about donor fatigue and how you can't really go to that well as much anymore.
Like I said, we need to do our part. They need to believe in our mission. They need to believe in what we're doing here. What President Jimenez Sandoval is growing as a university, and what we intend to do to piggyback off that as an athletic department, there's no better time. I mean, why would you not invest in Fresno State? 80% of the graduates stay in the valley. You know, a quarter of America's food is grown in this valley. If you go to any business in this valley, there's going to be Fresno State graduates here, and I would argue that Fresno State football, that it is the key entertainment option in this valley. And so if you're going to support about everything that's great about this place, you need to invest in Fresno State athletics. You need to invest in Fresno State. And so we're going to tell our story every single day. We don't need to go across the world. We need to build a fence around the valley. We build a fence around the valley, everyone's going to be jealous of what we have going on here. And that's not just within the new Pac-12, that's across the country.
Anyone have any more questions?
Yeah, go ahead. Jami, I'm just curious, when you enter into a partnership like this, and you're willing to kind of write a check, like it obviously means that you're impressed, with the people that you're going into partnership with. Can you
Absolutely.
just speak a little bit about Coach Entz and Garrett and, just what gives you confidence, right, to give a gift like that?
I think my giving is
You
from.
grab the mic real quick.
Oh, sorry. I think the gift really is I mean, relatively new in my life, but really, really wonderful people. And I have done my research and made calls. And what do you think about these two men? And I'm very proud to partner with them. They believe in more than football, and I think that's so vitally important. And it isn't something that's just like an overnight thing. This is a long term. Because I've even said to Gary, like, so what if you leave? So I mean, I'm like really look at those kind of things because the importance of what we have as a team, and all the Fresno State Foundation people are amazing, and each one of them brings something to the table that makes the picture that much brighter.
And, obviously you're a prominent member of this community. What would be your message to maybe other people about getting involved, in this form, other community leaders?
I can't express the feeling, just how wonderful it feels to be appreciated in a sense of giving to others. And I welcome everyone to have that feeling. And it doesn't have to, anything helps. That's the major thing. And really, and your time helps as well. And you kind of surprising you, some people are surprised whether you can come up with a donation or a gift or not. But you surprise yourself when you do. And it really is a wonderful feeling to go to the football game and go, you know what? I had something to do with this young man's success. And afterwards, and when they come back and they visit, it's a lovely feeling. It's very rewarding.
And final question for me, I'm sure there's probably already relationships that exist maybe between the football program and here, as far as maybe players coming by and this and that. How meaningful is that, for you to see those young men, be involved in something like this? And then maybe, Coach, for you, just on the other end, what kind of reaction do you get from the players maybe when they're involved in things like that?
You want to go first or me?
Sure. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. We've actually hired quite a few we have quite a few of our employees are Fresno State students, but also we're an internship site for Fresno State. And we have quite a few athletes that have worked with us and then afterwards have come and worked. And our people change people's lives. You might come in thinking you're going to be an insurance person and end up being a special ed teacher. It's just these people change people's lives. And I completely forgot the rest of your question.
I think it's extremely valuable for our players to get out and not only come to the Diamond Learning Center, but wherever we can volunteer in the city of Fresno or in the valley here and just have a presence. I think the mentorship, the positive vibe that our players can give to young people, I think is one that can have lifelong impact. We have 110, 115 young men that really, have the world by the tail right now. They're playing college athletics, they're getting a degree, and there's every opportunity out there in front of them. And if a little of that can rub off on the young people of our world, then I see that as a positive. That's one of the things we talk at length about is people are watching. Everywhere you are, you're being evaluated. You're in a lifelong interview. And so make sure when you're going to places like this or the grocery store or to a local restaurant that you're representing not only your name but the Bulldogs the appropriate way.
Yeah, and if I could add, if that's okay, it's such a community win on both sides because we've had many signings and the athletes come in, all different sports and colleges as well. And I can tell you there's such a difference when they walk in and when they leave because they leave here with their heart full. And that's the difference. We connect. If you're having lunch, your tummy and your heart. If you're listening to our band, Diamonds in the Rough, then it's your heart and your ears. And when you're leaving here, it's your head and your heart. And I honestly believe that when they're playing, sometimes they may think of that student that someone forgot, yet to that student, he's a rock star, whether he's a footballer or not, but he's wearing the logo. So it's a beautiful win on both sides for the community. It really is.